Hello, thank you for clicking that link and joining me again today. I am so glad you did. My name is Dee. I am Fat Chick in a Barn, and today we are here to talk about 1,000 Pound Best Friends Season 2, Episode 6, Wait Women Can't Jump. Miss me with that one, TLC. Miss me with that one, yeah. The show opens up pretty much where it left off, where Ashley is quitting on them when they were trying to do their little mile walk. I'm a little surprised that she didn't finish, because what I thought it was, we were doing the cliffhanger thing where, oh, she's not going to do it. And then when we cut back to the next week, she does anyway. That's what I thought we were doing, but that's not what happened. She actually quit and left them. So the three other besties went down to the stone pillars and then turned around and came back. They were all shocked that they could walk that far, especially after already having had a workout. I'm just curious I guess, I just feel like, well, what have you guys been doing? I don't know. Next morning at 6 a.m., Tina's awake, brushing her teeth, and the trainer lady comes in with a bullhorn and starts, getting everybody to wake up, and she's like, you guys have 15 minutes to get down to the lodge, and Megan's like, it takes me 15 minutes to poop. I'm not gonna make it. Even Vanessa looks frazzled. They just look, deer in the headlights. Like, Tina looks like a bird. She's just kind of just looking out around crazy and everything, and Ashley is dipping out on this one. She's like, it's too early, I'm too tired, I drove all day yesterday, there's no way that I'm gonna go down and do anything this morning. Then all the besties go into her room and try to convince her to go, and she is just not having any of it. And even like Megan's like, hey, I got a broken neck, and I'm still going, and Ashley's just like, I don't give a fuck about your neck. She's not going. The besties show up in the main hall, and it's spin class. Now, I'm proud of the besties for going down, and I'm super proud of Vanessa because she was busting ass during the spin class, like seriously busting ass. And I'm also super proud of Ashley because she actually did make her way down to get to participate in spin class.
Oh, keep it going. Come on, Ashley. Keep it going. Keep it going. Go, go, go. Vanessa, you're gonna die.
Then Megan announces that all this cycling's making my cooter hurt. I just had to laugh because I've got flashbacks of Dukes of Hazzard in my mind. And my other thought is, whoo, the chub rub. Oh my gosh. I hope that their legs were okay, because wow, that probably was not comfortable in the slightest. You get to find out later that this was actually fasted cardio, because then they go to breakfast, and breakfast it looks like a chicken burrito or a chicken soft taco, but they're just looking at it like, this is tofu. No, this is chicken. No, I don't know what this is. Then right after breakfast, they get taken to some sort of leadership thing. And this is where you see in the previews where they're having to cross these balance beams, and Megan and Vanessa are having a meltdown at each other. Vanessa confides in the confessional that she was pushed off a balance beam when she was a kid, and that she had a cast from her big toe up to her hip. So she's understandably freaked out about this. And Megan announces that she has a splinter. So the trainers get the girls to get up on these boards to go across these balance beams. I don't even really know how to describe it. But my whole thought is, dude, what the fuck? What the fuck? All it has to be is one of these ladies falling the wrong way, crack an ankle, and they're done. And when I say done, they aren't walking, they're getting better in it, and they're gonna gain all the weight back. This is fucking irresponsible, and I'm irked about this. Like, this is so irresponsible. I'm surprised this FitFarm hasn't had the shit suit out of them yet. Anyway, Vanessa gets across to the kind of the end, And for whatever the reason, they have everybody kind of piling up at the end. And I'm not really sure why. I don't know if they've got to move a board or something. And they get Megan down there at the end with Vanessa. And Vanessa is, from what I can see, she's just standing there like with her hand on Megan. But Megan is wigging out that Vanessa's trying to pull her, well, not trying to purposely pull her off, but that she's going to pull her off the balance beam. Completely random aside, this reminds me of the time that when I was a very, very little girl, probably 3, my parents, or somebody, I guess it was my parents, put me up on a horse, and then they put this other little girl behind me, and she totally pulled me off. I remember that to this day. Ashley and Tina are on the other team, and the way they did theirs was they have boards that they put horizontally across, so all they had to do was almost like do steps, which looked easier to me than like the balance beam thing that, you know, Vanessa and Megan were having to do. We come back to Vanessa and Megan, and they're beginning to kind of bicker at each other. Accused, with Megan going, oh, Vanessa's trying to pull me off. Vanessa's like, no, I'm trying not to fall off, and all of that stuff. And then they do make it across with no injuries or anything like that, which I still think is fucking irresponsible of this place, but okay. And then I'm not really sure what happens. They just continue to bicker at each other, and then they Vanessa's all trying to be your cheerleader and is like, yeah, we made it across. We accomplished something. And Megan's like, shut up. I'm having a moment. Get out of my face. And I'm not really sure what exactly has happened here. But then it becomes both of them accusing each other of the same thing where, oh, Vanessa's got to be the center of attention. Oh, Megan's got to be the center of attention. It's all about Megan. It's the Megan show. It's the Vanessa show. The staff kind of jump in and separate the two, and one staff member kind of works on getting the splinters out of Megan's finger, and then after that she goes over to Vanessa and makes sure Vanessa's okay. And at the same time, what the hell was this supposed to accomplish? I didn't see any leadership. I didn't see anybody taking charge and being like, we're going to take these boards to cross that. No, nothing. It was just the staff laying the boards down and scooting them all across. And part of it is, all we had to do was have one person fall and break a leg because, these morbidly obese women are going to be a little harder on their joints than someone who's not. And then to top it all off, there's a friggin' thunderstorm coming in. What the hell were these people thinking? Like, seriously, this is like the most unsafe situation. And I'm surprised they haven't had their ass suit off. Then they all go inside. Like, I just don't understand what the point here was. Since it's raining outside, they're allowed to take a break. But the next clip is of them having dinner, I think. And Vanessa really seems to have matured because she took time to calm down and, reflect on what happened. And then she and Megan make up. And they decide they need to have a safe word for when they're getting on each other's nerves real bad, which is, of course, dildo. It was pretty funny. They all had a good laugh and all, made up. So that was cool.
We need to have a safe word.
I agree. I think our safe word should be dildo. You can say, look, this is the end of the dildo.
I love it.
I have this with my husband, and the word is muskrat. The last day of FitFarm is them working out in a montage, a good old 80s montage, which is pretty fun. Once they're done, Megan and the rest of the besties drag Megan to the chapel that I guess is on the property to discuss her upcoming nuptials. Tina tells Megan that usually the bride is really excited about getting married. And Megan confesses that she feels that she's making all these changes, that she's changing so much, but she feels that John isn't, that he isn't trying to better himself and he isn't, you know, trying to take care of himself any better. And Megan wants to do couples therapy, and just as a side, they have been together for 12 years. Then Megan gets mad at the other besties and storms off, and then the other besties follow her and encroach on her personal space and stuff and cheer her up, make her laugh. Cut to the besties going to a workshop in the evening where they talk about goals. I'm assuming they talked about other things than goals, but that's kind of what they're talking about. Ashley's goal is to have a baby. Megan wants to just live life again, you know, just like driving a car, just simple things like that she stopped doing because she was so obese. And Vanessa just wants to be normal, just a normal person, which to her means somebody who's not super morbidly obese. Like I said, it seems like Vanessa has really grown from last season, so I'm really proud of her. She really seems to have made some great changes. And while Tina didn't really state a goal, she kind of just said she wants to be free from having to be perfect for her family. And then the trainer lady tells her that she needs to take time for herself and be selfish in that way. And so the ladies are all happy, thanks, great. And then they start walking back to their cabin. And this is where you see on the previews that Tina just kind of wigs out and goes into the pool and strips down. And they're like, what's going on? What are you doing, Tina? What's happening? So we will see next time what happens. And with that, everyone, air hugs. I am out.